Welcome back to the Courageous Us Q&A series for FND Awareness Month 2020. If you have not seen the previous videos in this series, you can find them on courageousus.com or the corresponding social media pages. So far in this series, I've talked about what FND really is and living with FND. Today, I will talk about treatment. Once again, I want to start by saying that I am not a medical provider and I can't give medical advice. I do, however, have an intimate knowledge of how hard FND is and can share my experiences in hopes that they can help you. Does it ever go into remission? It can. I was lucky enough to find a doctor who was able to treat me and am now 1 year FND free. That being said, what worked for me might not work for everyone. According to some of the top researchers for FND, the longer someone has FND, the more challenging it can be to retrain the brain. This means it might take longer and harder work, but there is always hope. What is the most effective treatment for remission? There are different forms of treatment that have helped people manage their FND, and for some people, bring complete remission. Maintaining a good balance in all things, but also in treatment, is very important for people with FND. There is no study on what the best treatment option is, but FND Hope has a map of providers who at least have an understanding of FND. These providers should be able to help you navigate what treatment plan is best for you. How do integrative doctors or alternative health practitioners help? It seems that integrative doctors and alternative health practitioners help the most because of their view of FND. Many people with FND come across doctors who don't understand the disorder and believe that it is all in your head. This tends to lead to a lack of compassionate care. Generally, integrative or alternative health practitioners don't have the "it's all in your head" view of FND, and therefore can provide validation of illness experience. When I walked into a new doctor's office and they believed me, it made all the difference. What is the role of neurophysio in helping? Neurophysio, or physical therapy, can be a huge part of creating the balance I mentioned earlier. It can also help reteach the brain and reconnect neural pathways. Any physical exercise that you can get and strength that you can maintain is good for overall health as long as you keep that balance in mind. People with FND have to be extra careful that they don't overexert themselves, because that can lead to an increase in symptoms. How do cross-body, cross-brain exercises help rebuild neural pathways? The rebuilding and strengthening of neural pathways is a huge part of treating FND. Cross-body or cross-brain exercises get both parts of the brain to work at the same time, which can reconnect or strengthen neural pathways. How do I retrain my brain to control my muscles and legs so I can walk? Loss of ability to walk is a common symptom of FND, and there are things that can help. PT, cross-body therapy, distraction, running, and walking backward have been known to help people learn how to walk again. That being said, some of these things, such as backward movement, have also been known to trigger symptoms for other people. Like all aspects of FND, trial and error is very important. The most important thing you can do for any symptom is figure out what works best for you. For me, trying to run instead of walk worked. If I started to run, it got me moving, and then from there I could start walking. What treatment did you do? In my search for treatment, I tried many different forms of treatment. Hypnotherapy seemed to help, but the treatment that ended up working for me was somatic psychotherapy, specifically sensory motor psychotherapy. It works to bring attention to the body and reconnect the disconnect between mind and body. If you want to know more about the specific treatment I did, keep following my story on Courageous Us. You can also check out Dr. Afra Mowenter, who treated me at Rocky Mountain Center for Epilepsy. Tune in next time for part 1 of So You Know Someone with FND, where I get interviewed by my friends and family. Bye for now!